world with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you travel far from heather, crag and river, may you, like the little fisher, set the stream alight with glitter. May you enter now as otter, without falter, into water. Look to the sky with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you journey on, past dying stars exploding like the gilded one in flight, leave your little gifts of light. And in the dead of night, my darling, find the gleaming eye of starling, like the little aviator. Sing your heart to all dark matter. Through the world with care, my love, and sing the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you stumble through Macher sands eroding, let the fern unfurl your grieving, let the heron still your breathing, let the silky swim you deeper, oh my little silver seeker. Even as the hour grows bleaker, be the singer and the speaker, and in city and in forest, let the larks become your chorus. And when every hope is gone, let the raven call you home.
Good morning. I just tried to put the lyrics of this song into the chat, and I have been unable to for some reason in this updated version of Zoom that I have. So I will talk a little bit about the song that I chose for today as it relates to this card that I pulled for the day. So the card that I pulled for us is the Page of Pentacles, and this is really about learning, about having a sense of curiosity and apprenticeship and the challenge to learn something new. And this is something I just learned. So I want to share my learning with you. And this song that I was playing, which is called The Lost Words Blessing, and I will play it again as we leave today, has a story to it, a story I just learned. And in the auspices of learning something new and of the Page of Pentacles, I'm going to share this learning with you. So in 2007, a new edition of the Oxford Junior Dictionary was re-released, and it omitted 40 words for children. All names of common plants and animals that had fallen so far out of use that by children that they no longer warranted any kind of inclusion. They were replaced with tech words, new words. The lost words included words like acorn, fern, heron, kingfisher, newt, otter, wren, and willow. So instead, words like blog, broadband, bullet point, cut and paste, and voicemail were added. This inspired Robert McFarlane, an author and illustrator, and Jackie Morris to create the book The Lost Words, a book of spells for children intended to restore these words to our collective vocabulary by restoring their names and forms to our collective consciousness. That book inspired a collective of musicians to create the album Song Spells, featuring all the lost words. And then this song, The Lost Words Blessing, takes its form from a traditional Scottish Gaelic folk song form. It's an incantation called Carmina Gadelica, and it struck them as the perfect benediction. So each year incurs loss, forgetting, leaving behind. So here's a song of restoration, of calling back what has been lost, of allowing yourself to remember that outside the gray box, there is simple magic that is always available to you as a creature who's both in this world and of it. So we welcome back acorn, fern, heron, kingfisher, newt, otter, wren, and willow. And in that, I am celebrating this page of Pentacles, which is the curious seeker in me, which keeps me young and keeps me alive by keeping me learning. And there's one other quote that I want to read to you today, and this is from the book that this card comes from, which is the book written by, sorry, wait a minute, I'm having, there we go. Oh, let me unblur my background and share this with you. Since this is a day of learning, the Radiant Tarot. And in that Radiant Tarot, there is a quote from Zora Neale Hurston, one of my favorite writers. And she says, I've been in sorrow's kitchen and licked out all the pots. Then I've stood on the peaky mountain wrapped in a rainbow with a sword in my hands. So this is the sense that we can learn something new every day, and that knowledge may take us to Sorrow's Kitchen, or it may take us to the peaky mountaintop where we're wrapped in a rainbow and holding a sword. And for today, I'm going to ground us in box breath, and that is the tool that we'll use for calling the mind back to the breath if it wanders too far away. And in that practice, we breathe even amount of counts in, even amount of counts holding at the top of the breath, even amount of counts exhaling, and even amount of counts holding the body empty of breath. So I'll talk about that more as we go into the sit. And yeah, and that's our sit today. And instead of I'm going to use this song throughout. So instead of the bell, we're going to listen to a couple of lines of this song and let the eyes close. So you can let the music close the eyes, and I'll come back to you in just a second. And as the eyes close, you can wake up the other senses, allowing yourself to drop into hearing, tasting, smelling, and touch, feeling the air on your skin, the clothes on your skin. So spiraling through these other senses, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Let's just scan the body gently, seeing where this body is this morning, without judgment, a gentle scan from toe to crown, learning, who am I right now? And then we turn our attention to gravity and intimacy with ground, with earth, feeling our body resting here in the gravitational hug of the Great Mother. And connecting to the base of spine as the tailbone curls under. We connect to that very bottom of our spine and feel the spine growing up like the trunk of a beautiful tree. Low back, mid back, upper back, neck, all the way to the base of the skull where the head connects to the spine. Long and tall and free, shoulders rolled away from the ears and away from each other, allowing the spine to rise up from base of spine to base of skull, long and free. The front body released, resting back onto the back body, belly, ribs, heart, chin, all melted back. Everything released and open as the spine is strong. We turn our attention to breath. And just some deep breaths now, breath flowing in, pressing the torso wide, feeling that inner massage, and then releasing breath out. And if we want now to practice the tool of the day, we will release all our breath and then breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Hold empty. 2, 3, 4. And you can use any count that you want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Any count that works for your cycle of breath. Just evening out that breath on all 4 parts. And we use this tool to ground and call our mind back to the breath as we commit to this sit of learning. And we don't have to seek knowledge. We can just be open and allow it to come, any insight that arises. And then when the mind races too far into those thoughts, we can gently call it back to the breath as we sit here with that grace of the Page of Pentacles, ready for new insight, one breath at a time. the midpoint of our sit, we can just deepen the breath, calling in some deeper breaths, releasing anything that continues to be tense in the body, and welcoming the questions. What can I learn today about myself, about the world? And living through the meditation in the question. So moving away from the fear of uncertainty to the embrace of wonder. And just allowing in the spirit of the Page of Pentacles that sense of wonder and curiosity, just to stay open to the question and release the needing to know the answer, just staying in the question, in that sense of wonder and learning. And if the box breath is working for you to call the mind back, then continue. Otherwise, release it. Just allowing yourself to remain curious and present, one breath at a time. And in the last few minutes of our sit, opening yourself to wonder and curiosity, feed in some deep breaths, releasing the muscles and bones, opening yourself to the questions and the learning that may come today. And I'm going to play the song, part of the song again. I'll stop the song, or the song will end right as our daily sit ends. So you can flutter your eyes open during the song or when the song finishes, allowing the light to fill your day and allowing this wonder and this curiosity to pour through you with peace, one breath at a time.
Enter the wild with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you travel far from heather, crag and river, may you, like the little fisher, set the stream alight with glitter. May you enter now as otter, without falter, into water. Look to the sky with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you journey on, past dying stars exploding like the gilded one in flight, leave your little gifts of light. And in the dead of night, my darling, find the gleaming eye of starling, like the little aviator. Sing your heart to all dark matter. Walk through the world with care, my love, and sing the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you stumble through Macher sands eroding, let the fern unfurl your grieving. Let the heron still your breathing. Let the silky swim you deeper. Oh, my little silver seeker, even as the hour grows bleaker, be the singer and the speaker, and in city and in forest, let the speaker, and in city and in forest, let the larks become your chorus. And when every hope is gone, let the raven call you home.
Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And Goddess willing, I will see you